It was around mile, I want to say 11, around 11 or 12. I started to touch my face and I was like, what is this? It's like a white powdery, it's like a white powder on my face. I like a grainy feeling. And then I remember it was the other girl we did the marathon with, Laura or Sandy. They're like, oh yeah, it's the sodium. It's your salt evaporating from your skin. I feel better about myself. I was in a spot that I don't want to be in again. And now that I've changed my eating habits, my sleeping habits are somewhat getting better. You know, with a little one, you have a good relationship with what you eat and how you work out. It's what you look like. It's how you feel, and if you feel good in what you're wearing or how you look,
then
que te valga lo que piensen los demás.
Yeah, you gotta start taking care of yourself, because after you get that surgery,
you have to keep it.
If not, then you
keep going back.
Yeah, you cannot be doing that. So
runs and eats well and does it, and she says, yes, my body is built and my butt is bought, or something like that.
Because it is true. A veces, like, even though you do all these squats, you're not gonna get that perfect.
You're not gonna get the one you want.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I know.
It's a struggle.
Las opiniones expresadas en este podcast son responsabilidad de cada uno de los participantes.
The opinions expressed in this podcast are the responsibility of each participant.
Why Not Podcast?
Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Why Not Podcast. I am your host, Letty, and today I have Carina. Hi Carina.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me here.
Carina is here because she has inspired me so much on running. She is a runner.
I want to say I'm a runner. I started in January and here I am still running.
Oh, so you just started this year?
This year in January. My friend and I, Sandy, we both started in January and we have done about 3 races.
That's so nice. So ya va a ser un año.
Yeah, just about.
Ya va a ser un año. Ya casi se acaba este año.
Yeah, and I don't know where time went.
Wow. So how do you guys just like one day get up and say, I'm going to go run?
Well, we started like I'm going to say a weight loss journey. And we started in January of this year. And we were like, enough is enough. Let's start. And we had been seeing a lot of the running on like runners TikTok. And that doesn't look too bad. And we started walking. I started walking on a walking pad. Have you seen those?
Oh, yes, I have.
I ordered one. She had a treadmill. And, every night we would say, okay, I did 1 mile. And we were dying at 1 mile.
Yeah.
Because we were not in shape. Not that I'm in shape now, but definitely the endurance of keeping up with it.
Yeah. Not where you were back in January.
Oh, yeah. Not so, where. Yeah, we've kept up with it and we run just all the time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So were you guys together, or like you were at your house and she was at her house, and then you would just say, oh, I ran a mile?
Yep, we would text each other and that's nice. Send a picture. Even we were all sweaty and just ugly looking. And that was I would say our verification that we did run that day. Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's nice. And so, like, when you run, do you listen to music or?
Oh yeah, I turn on. Like, I cannot run without music.
Music, yeah.
You just make my playlist, and I'll just forget about everything when I'm running.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you started running as a weight loss, and now has it been where you run because it's something that you enjoy, or are you still doing it for that weight loss?
No, like I said, we started, we're going to start running. And it was easiest because it's in January, it's cold, and we were home. We were not running out or going to the gym or stuff like that. Because during the cold months, I feel like it's a struggle to go to the gym or whatever.
It's too cold.
It's too cold, or I'm done and I don't want to do anything.
Yeah. Because there's people that started as a weight loss, but then they actually find that they enjoy it, even though, because I know you hit like a plateau. Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, we both enjoy it really, really much. And she will sometimes run with no music, which I find that amazing. And I cannot. I have to have music. And sometimes a good song comes up, and you even feel like you go faster.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. But I've also heard that people that run with no music is because they they meditate.
Yeah.
They forget about what's going on, all the noises, and they're just, but I can't do that.
Me neither. I'll be listening to music, but then I'll be thinking.
Yeah.
I think of stuff, but it's just like I'm calm. I'm in my own world.
Yeah. Yeah, me too, because I'm running and I'm thinking, oh, I have to do this. But when I get home, like you're still relaxed.
Yeah.
You're still running. You're still thinking, oh, mañana voy a hacer esto. O al rato tengo que hacer esto.
Yeah.
Pero you're thinking about it, but you're not stressing.
Yeah. It's hard to explain sometimes.
Yes, it is. Pero sí, así es.
Yeah. You just go out there and do it. Because
Yeah.
the hardest part is stepping out that door.
Yeah.
Because,
doing it.
I'm going to drink my water. I'm going to drink my this. I'm going to do this. I got to put on my shoes. And it's the hardest part, getting outside.
Getting out. Or getting up.
Yeah. No, I mean, once you're up, you're up.
I sometimes I'm like, ay, ahorita me levanto. And I'm like, 5 more minutes. But I'm like, no, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just, I guess it's if you want it, you got to do it.
Yeah. So you said you were running a mile when you started?
Yes. And I always say, I want to say I. No, it's we started.
Yeah.
I say we because we both started, and we would run a mile and we would say, okay, I did it. It took me 20 minutes, but I did it.
Yeah.
And then the next day, like, oh, hey, I ran 5 minutes without stopping, or I did extra mile after we ran, whatever. But yeah, we both started, and it was a text constantly, and we met at work.
Oh, okay.
And we've been pretty good friends.
So you said you started running a mile, and then after that, what would be the next?
So little by little, every day we incremented a little bit. Whatever we could,
Okay.
we would do it. And then as we started feeling better, losing weight, we would increment more and more. And Sandy is, she's a person that will get you going. Like
Okay.
we would go out to Happy Hollow. We went once, a couple times. And the one time we went, we started out saying, oh, we'll run 3 miles. Well, the hills are horrible over there.
Oh, yes.
So we did what, 2 miles, and then she's like, okay, Sandy, we did 2 miles. She said, we can do 1 more. Fine, we did 1 more. Next thing you know, we did another. And she's the type of person, oh, you can do 1 more. Just do 1 more.
Let's keep going.
Let's keep going. Yeah. At the end, we did, I think, like 5 miles. And now that by the time we're done, it's just like we always bring each other like little, our little fuel snacks that we have to take around 3-4 miles.
Yeah.
We always share, and after we'll sometimes go out to eat or go elsewhere.
Yeah. So you have to take a snack after every 3 miles?
Well, if you're going to be running for a while, it's every 45 minutes to a couple. Once you start to feel, I say about every 3 miles.
Okay. So if you just do 3 miles, because I think that's the most I've done is 3 miles.
Yeah. Yeah. So that if you were to add more, then you would have a little, those gummies or those waffles that they sell.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because that way your body needs those carbs and that sugar to burn to give you more energy.
Because you've mentioned you've been in marathons.
Yes, I've done a
Yeah.
marathon. I just did the Purdue one, the Purdue half
Yeah.
in October, mid-October.
And that's how many miles?
That's 13.1 miles,
Wow.
which is half marathon. And then the full marathon is 26 something.
So you've done,
I've just done one marathon, and then I've done one 5K.
okay.
And then, I mean, I run everywhere from 3 to 6 miles sometimes on the weekends.
Okay. So when you did that Purdue one, you did take your snacks
Yeah.
to,
and my-
like you stop?
No, I mean
You keep going,
You keep
or-
going. You have your little pack or your little vest, and
Okay.
just grab your gummies and go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they give you a little boost of energy.
Yeah. Okay. Eso yo no lo sabía.
Yeah, you need your electrolytes.
Oh, okay. See, there's a lot that I still don't know. Like,
Yeah.
like I see you running, and I'm like, oh, I want to go run too, because I see, like, it just makes me want to go do it.
Yeah.
And I go do it, but then I'm like, oh, I hurt myself. I'm
Which
like,
it
ah.
happens. It happens, but I've never had those, like,
Never.
you mentioned the
Yeah,
shin splints or
my shin. Yeah, I remember I was like, hey, what do I do? What did I do wrong? What's happening?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shoes depend. I mean, the shoes is a big one.
The shoes. And also, like, I don't know, is it when you're running, like, in certain type of, like, cement, or does that have to do with it too, or no?
I don't know. I only like running outside. The treadmill, I really don't do. I feel like a treadmill is much harder to run
Yeah.
on the treadmill than it is to go outside.
No, but I mean, like, would that make your feet hurt también? Or, like, you, I don't know, like, que pises mal y luego ya your leg is hurting or something?
No, I mean, I
Outside
feel
in the-
like I don't think that would
No.
issue. I think it's the shoes.
The shoes.
Because if you don't have good running shoes, to me, at least to me, because I've had some really good ones and some not so good ones, and
Okay.
it just makes it harder for you to run, or you feel sore, really sore
Yeah.
the next day.
Sore, or like one time it was my ankle. I'm like, ah.
Yeah, so that means you needed a little bit of more support. Like,
Okay.
tie it all the way to the top
To
of the
the
shoe.
top. Okay, so you've never had any of those issues.
No, I've never had like any shin splints or.
And like you stretch before you go out and run?
Yeah, you have to stretch or else
Okay.
you'll be really sore
Yeah.
even halfway through your run.
Okay. And like how long do you do your stretches for? Like, do you time your stretches, or you just have
No.
like
Once I, a good stretch everywhere and
you already have your
a routine,
Yeah,
a little
your
routine
routine.
schedule, yeah. And I run with either Sandy or another friend, Diana, and we will run, we'll stretch while we're laughing and catching up.
Yeah.
And ya que estamos nice and warm to start, then
se van.
ya nos vamos.
But do you guys all stay in the same pace, or is it like, oh, ya se fue, or something, or she's behind?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes. Sometimes. And, as long as I feel like when, like, at least when Sandy and I run, we either she'll be ahead of me or I'll be ahead of her, but we're always looking back to see if they're an eyes
Yeah.
distance.
Yeah. So how many days a week do you run now?
Now, I'd say about maybe once or twice, depending. Since it's a little bit colder,
Yeah.
I end up going to the gym to do a couple classes there.
Yeah. I know that's the bad thing about like the rain and then snow and
Yeah, so I mean, other people, they run in the cold winter and
Yeah.
outside and stuff.
in
but
shorts.
I want to say I'm there, but I'm not
No,
there yet.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think I tried it once. It was cold and I was like, oh, I'm good. I'm not going to wear a sweater. My arms were red.
Well, you don't feel hot once you start. Like
No.
the day that we did the half marathon,
Yeah.
it was freezing.
Yeah.
It was freezing, and we were like, how are we going to, even getting there, we were really cold, and literally couple miles in, we didn't feel the
You
cold.
don't feel it. Yeah.
No, and then close to the end, you start to feel like the chills. And a really odd thing that happened to us is it was around mile, I want to say 11, around 11 or 12. I started to touch my face and I was like, what is this? It's like a white powdery, it's like a white powder on my face. I've like a grainy feeling. And then I remember it was the other girl we did the marathon with, Laura or Sandy. They're like, oh yeah, it's the sodium. It's your salt evaporating from your skin. Yeah. I've never had that before. No. We've had the chills where we would run and the sweat is literally drying off and you get the chills. I don't know if you've ever had that. But this time it was just so weird that you had that I had the grainy salt on my face.
That's crazy. Mm-hmm. I didn't think that can happen.
Yeah, it does.
Wow. Mm-hmm. So that was the first time you've experienced that?
Yeah.
Was this half marathon?
Yeah, because it was the longest we have ran. Because the week before the marathon, we did 11 miles.
Okay.
But I didn't have that grainy things on my face.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was the salt.
So it's normal. I mean, it's normal because of all the miles that you just ran.
The salt, yeah, and it takes in consideration all the water and the Gatorades they hand out.
Wow, that's crazy.
I know. I've never had that before, but it was a fun experience. And where I work at, I started running and started talking to people about it. And next thing you know, a couple other people, I started running because of you, or I saw you and you got me into running back, or if they did that, they wanted to do it again. And it's just a fun little thing.
And how do you feel about that people tell you that
Which
you inspire them?
Whenever you sent me that message, and this was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I mean, that's nice. I don't think I would. I guess uno piensa que,
no es nada.
No es nada, know? But then people come up to you and you're like, oh, hey, I started running because of you, or I saw you and I wanted to get on track too, and just stuff like that.
So how does it make you feel?
Makes me feel happy, I guess, to know I somehow make a little impact in your life or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that. I do feel that you, not only me, maybe there's other girls también que no se animan a decir, hey, I'm running because of you.
Yeah, at work, a couple of my coworker friends have, and it's a fun little thing. And once you get into it, and like I said, I'm not a runner, like people are out there running all their time, but it's fun. I run for fun.
That's good.
And the little vest and all the little cute outfits and stuff, I like that too.
Yeah. And do you use like headphones or like earbuds, or what's your favorite?
I use the headphones.
The headphones. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think those are my favorite too. Because I know a lot of girls don't like the headphones. They probably feel bigger. I don't know. But I've heard a lot of girls prefer the earbuds, the AirPods. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. Because when you run at least with headphones like this, you can feel the impact, don't you?
Oh, so you like the AirPods better?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I like the AirPods better because I'm zoned out and I don't have any pressure.
Yo sentía que se me caían.
Which ones do you use?
The AirPods. I was using the AirPods, like the Air Pros or something. I don't know, the little ones. No, the new little ones. They're not too little, but yeah. They're not long. They're like, you just, maybe like this, that hangs from your ear. Y yo sentía que se me iban a caer. Like I was running and I'm like, I know.
But yours don't have the little soft.
Sí tienen. Maybe it was just me.
Maybe it's you.
Yeah, maybe it's just me.
Yeah, no, I have to have my AirPods.
Mm-hmm. And now I got like headphones like this. Mm-hmm. And I feel like estos no se me caen. So, yeah, I mean, everybody prefers different. Yeah. What music do you like listening to when you're running?
Oh, gosh. I have a whole different type of, I'll listen to my 90s and 2000s hip hop and R&B, and then I'll go to my corridos, or I'll go to whatever new music is going on.
Yeah.
I listen to everything, honestly. My music is a little odd sometimes, but that will get you through a good run.
Yeah.
And I feel like always having the music that you know the whole words to. You'll just sing it and just fly by.
Yeah. One time I took one of my boys, my older boys, to run with me. I was like, hey, you want to come with me? He's like, okay, Mom. He was like, oh, yeah, this is going to be easy. He started off fast. Y no me aguantó. Like, on our way back, yo volteé and I'm like, come on! Like, what happened? He's like, no, Mom, I don't know how you do this. I'm like, you started off too fast.
Yeah, you got to pace yourself, and don't ask me my pace. Just know that I'm running, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, you just have to pace yourself, honestly. And unless you know that you can handle it, then go off. But, they're little. And I feel like my daughter does the little thing at the school, like it's called Girls on the Run. And
okay,
those girls, they'll start off fast, but then they get tired halfway through.
Yeah, I'm like, no, mijo, you don't know what you're doing. You're going too fast.
Yeah.
He's like, Mom, this is so easy. And he started out fast, me dejó, and then I'm like, okay, it's
Keep
fine.
going.
It's fine. So then on our way back, no. He's like, no, Mom.
Slow and steady.
I'm like, córrele, no que podías. He's like,
know.
no, I can't.
And, and probably because it was the first time, too.
Yeah, but like what I was going to with this was about the music, because I was singing out loud. I had my headphones on, and no me oía yo that I was being too loud, and he was like far away. And when we were like together, finally he caught up to me. He's like, Mom, I could hear you sing. I'm like, well,
you were into it.
I was. Yeah,
you were into it.
I'm like, you could? He's like, yeah, I could hear you sing all the way from back there. I'm like, oh, pues, sorry.
Good thing you're out. Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes you don't, like, you're just really into it, enjoying it, and like, ni te das cuenta.
No te pierdes en la música, y también, estás pensando, just you and your thoughts. I feel like it's my me time, going out and doing it. And sometimes I'll be by myself, and sometimes I'll be with my friends, and we'll be just running, and just... sometimes if we're slowing down or we got to catch our breath or something, we'll be talking, and then, okay.
Let's go.
We got to run up to that stop sign, and then from there we'll slow it down or at a higher speed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I do too. I'm like, from here to that stop, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to go as much as I can, because, like when you start, you do have to put those like little... ¿Cómo se dice? Like those little...
A mental note. You're going to stop there, and then you can go... Yeah.
Yes, because, si no, I would be like, no aguanto, and then I stop. So I noticed that if I put like, that mark or that stop sign or that light or whatever that's there, I'm not going to stop until I get there, then it was easier for me to keep going.
Yeah. And
like, you got to set a goal.
Definitely.
A goal. And then it's easier after you set that goal.
Yeah, and we would, at least me, I would always say, okay, up to that bench, and then, nope. If Sandy's right behind me, nope, Carina, pick it up, let's go. And we would keep going.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, so it's always good to have a friend that will push you and...
motivate you.
Yeah. Yeah, and... Well, we are still in it together because we have one coming up, nice. A little 5K just before Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay. So within a few days?
Yeah, Thursday, right after I get off work, and then right after work, we're going to go run.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Have you ever had any like awkward moment with people, or like anything creepy or that you've been through while running, like at the park or something? Algo que te haya pasado?
No, not really.
Nunca te ha pasado nada. O que
Thankfully.
alguien te asuste, que you're like, oh my gosh, this guy or something.
No, because when I was running in the early in the mornings, it would still be bright because it's summer
Yeah.
and spring or whatever. But no, only one couple times it was really foggy.
Oh.
But other than that, you have your pepper spray in one hand or close by, and
Oh, so you carry a
Yeah.
pepper spray?
a little pepper spray
Yeah,
you carry it
okay.
in your hand or in your little vest. And,
Okay.
you feel somewhat protected, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I know there was, not too long ago, there was a girl that got robbed or something. She was
Oh,
on the trail.
Oh, yes. I know. It was on the news.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I don't remember exactly
scary.
what happened, but
She was out running.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even if, usually if you stay on trail, it's nice and safe, I would assume. But you never know nowadays.
Never
Porque
know.
it's better to be somewhat protected.
Yeah, that's why I asked if you never saw or
And my
experienced.
couple of my friends, 2 or 3, they have my location. So
Oh, okay.
we have our locations, and, if anything were to happen, they
Know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, because usually if Sandy will go out running or my friend Diana, we have each other's locations. Or I'm waiting for you at the park. Where are you? Well,
Yeah.
why are you asking me? You have my location.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so it's like I'm on my way. I'm getting there. And
That's good. That's good because that also makes you feel safe.
yeah.
So, what was your experience at the marathon?
We got there pretty early because they said, parking was going to be limited and all that. Sandy went to pick me up, and all the way there, we were like, are we really doing this? Should we do it? What are we doing?
Yeah.
But it was all those just nerves. And even though we've done it before, we have never ran 13 miles before, but fine. We were there. We did it, and we got our parking spot. We got a really good parking. We were there pretty early to begin with. But now that we were there waiting for another friend that joined us, yeah, our nerves were kind of still. We were still like in the, we can't turn back now. We already did it.
Yeah.
We are already here. But we started, and as soon as you cross that line, the start line,
Yeah.
now that you just take it all in, because there's so many people out there watching you and cheering everybody up, and at each mile marker, like they have a sign, and they will usually have like people cheering you, or water station, Gatorade station, and just people cheering all through Purdue and West Lafayette.
Oh, wow.
Where it was.
Qué bonito.
It was honestly really nice. It's a nice experience, and I know I won't. We know we won't forget it because it was our first half marathon, and she's like, I signed us up. Okay, I guess we will have to do it. So it was a fun experience, and we weren't the first ones, but we weren't the last. So even if we were the last, we did it and we signed up.
Yeah.
But we were doubting ourselves, and I feel that's always that doubt that brings you down, or
Yeah.
makes you doubt what you can do. Because I wouldn't have ever ran a half marathon ever,
Yeah.
but
Or like you never thought you would
yeah, because I've
get
never
to that. Yeah.
never did this before. So, and what I can do now is just keep on doing it. I like it, and I know that if Sandy's at my side, we'll just keep doing them.
Se van las dos.
Sí.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's always nice que tengas alguien a tu lado
Que
that
esté ayudando. O
supports you.
supporting you.
Yes, and she's a girl's girl, so
And like cheering you too. Because
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys cheer one
we
another.
cheer each other up. And
Yeah.
hey, let's go shopping for some new shoes, or hey, I don't think there's a day that we don't talk or that we don't text, or because she is a nurse at the hospital where I work
Okay.
at, and she's always there just waiting for me because we'll see each other.
That's so nice.
Yeah, so it's always nice to have somebody cheer you on.
Yeah. So how long did it take you to run that half marathon?
It was 2 hours and I wish I would have.
Wow.
2 hours and 50 minutes, I think. 256, I felt.
So you would say that, like, do you think that 2 hours and 56 minutes you wouldn't stop running, or you did pause? Or like jog? Or walked? Or was it all running? All straight?
No, I mean, at our pace, I think our pace was, I want to say at least 12 minutes, some 13-minute miles.
Wow.
I think our last one was our knees were talking.
Yeah.
Both of our knees were talking.
Wow.
And that's when I think it was around mile 11 when I noticed the grainy
On your face.
on my face, the grainy feel on my face. And other than that, I think we didn't really pause.
For almost 3 hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm telling you, there was people of all ages and sizes and shapes and forms running, jogging, and walking.
I want to do that one day.
Next year, sign
I
up and
gotta
we can do
prepare
it.
myself though.
Yeah,
because that's a lot. 13 miles.
you have to train.
Yeah.
Which we really didn't do all that much training. I think the week before, if we can run 11 miles, we can definitely run 13.
13.
Yeah. So we had I feel like a good pace. Like I said, we weren't the first and we weren't the last.
Yeah.
It was just that doubt at the beginning of the race, before the race.
I think you were also like maybe nervous, no? Like,
Yeah.
oh no.
Yeah, I feel like it's
nerviouss.
nervousness because that was a really big race. I mean, there was so many people. We had done, there was like La Independencia little 5K in September, and I did that with Sandy and my friend Diana. And that was little, but it had a big turnout. There was a lot of people, and a lot of people that we knew were there, and it was a good little turnout.
And that's 3 miles, right?
Yeah, 5K is 3 miles. It was 3 miles over by Munger Park.
Oh, okay.
And it was actually really nice.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. So when you did the half marathon, is it through like Purdue, or what's the route?
I wouldn't know what to tell you what it is. It was at the Ross Aid Stadium.
Oh, okay.
It would start somewhere around there. I know we parked at the Ross Aid Stadium.
Okay.
And literally we just walked up a hill and there was a start and finish line around there.
Oh, okay.
But the trail, I'm not sure.
So it's
We
around...
ran through some campus and a couple things, but I don't know the trail.
The
location.
Okay.
I am so bad with directions.
Okay.
Yeah. But it was in West Lafayette and around the stadium.
Okay. I don't think I've been there.
Me neither. We ran through this really pretty park and the leaves were turning and yeah, it was really pretty.
Con ganas de sacarte una foto.
Yeah, we try to take pictures at every mile marker and just to have. And it was a fun experience, and especially if you do it with somebody that you know and you've been doing this with, it's awesome.
Yeah. And how many shoes would you say that you've like
gone through?
Yeah.
A couple.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can feel a shoe. I mean, your shoes viejitos, your training shoes is going to be different from a shoe you want to walk in. Like a walking shoe is going to be different. Like, I don't know, I feel like that you just have to change your shoes constantly because you can feel the cushion start to lose the cushion, or your foot just feels a little off.
Yeah.
And with running shoes, you have to go up at least a size up.
Oh. Okay.
We went to go get our feet measured at Fleet Feet.
Yeah.
And there they scan your foot. They have you walk through this little metal camera thing, and they take 3D of your pictures and they tell you what size you are and what shoes should you be wearing and how you step and if you step inward or outward and all that. So yeah, you go through
a lot of shoes.
Which is okay because it's sometimes you have that ese vicio de estar comprando shoes all the time. Yeah.
But like, would you say that you found the perfect shoes now, or like you're still trying to figure out what shoe you like best?
I think for me, my best shoe is
Okay, so you found your...
is basically all I have. One or two I have. There's another brand out there. It's really good too. I have a pair that I really like from them, and I don't have any yet, but yeah, I'm trying to find a
the
good
perfect
one. Yeah.
ones.
But other than that, I have a pair of yes, también viejitos, but it's
Those are your
my training. I love that shoe.
your most comfortable ones.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I think I bought a few and I'm like, no, they still hurt my feet.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's definitely has to do with the shoe.
Yeah. Yeah, like I was like fine for one day and then the next day I'm okay. Because I was running like every day from Monday through Friday, like
That's
every
good.
day. So the first week I was like, oh, I feel good. But then after the next week, like after Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm like, no,
feet were hurting?
my feet hurt.
And especially because I think the ones you told me you were wearing are more of a gym type of shoe for training.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely.
And
the
then
shoe.
I got the ones.
But you had a different one.
I had yeah. I'm like, hi, es que I don't know which one.
Yeah, I had a pair of the monsters, and those were
Those
were good.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep investing in
or
shoes.
you should maybe go get your foot measure.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. Because I like it. I like the feeling of like just going out and running.
Yeah.
And like the air, the trees,
Yeah, you kind of lose yourself, I feel. It's my quiet time.
Yeah. Te ayuda también a relajarte. I feel like it helps me.
Yeah, you got to start your watch and end it.
Yeah. And that's another thing that I like, because then it tracks how many days you worked out in a week. And then it tells you like, hey, this day you didn't do anything. And it's like, oh man, I have
will keep you on.
Yeah. I think that helps me too, like having it on my watch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think, sometimes it's just you feel weird if you don't have it.
Yeah, because a few times I was out running without my watch and I'm like,
it didn't count.
no, it didn't count. Yeah. It didn't count. Yeah, that's how I feel. But I also feel like I hit a point where I'm not losing any weight anymore. Like I'm just...
Oh, then you should switch up a workout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what because I'm like, oh, what's happening? Like,
yeah, you hit a plateau and you got to switch it up.
Yeah, because I that's how I've been for like months now. And I have told myself, I'm like, okay, I got to change my workouts. But then I'm like, I'm doing the same thing, even though I know, okay, you got to change it.
But at the end of the day, sometimes too, I mean, even if you're at a plateau and you're still working out and stuff, I know it's frustrating because I'm there too, but you're moving, and there's some people that don't even want to walk from here to the farthest parking.
I know.
At the store. So you got to take in mind that you're moving and you're moving your body, and it doesn't matter if it's not a perfect body, you know, because we're not all perfect, and you're doing it for your health.
Yeah.
I feel like, because ¿qué te sirve estar bien flaquita, but no puedes hacer nada, you know? Or si estás gordita and... oh, mira, she's running or she's walking or she's lifting all this weight. And that little flaquita over there can't even do anything, you know? Because, one, they don't move, or because some people have that, let's say, metabolism or that body that they don't gain weight or lose or nothing.
And they can eat whatever they want. And it's like, I have to watch what I eat. I have to. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to put in myself. Like, okay, if you're not losing weight anymore, that's fine. But I feel good doing it. I feel good running. I feel good like doing workouts or lifting weights, whatever.
I mean, there was a time that, I I don't want to see how I look. Or,
Yes.
Yeah.
Or I don't want to step on the scale.
Yeah.
And I don't anymore. I'm like, you know what?
Yeah,
Forget
my
the
clothes fit me
scale.
good. I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, at the end of the day,
Yes.
you're doing it for your health. And
Yeah.
I know that sometimes the healthiest person will come out with something bad or,
Yeah.
a health problem. But you're doing you're working out and you're moving and you're doing it for you
Yeah.
and for your health.
So I've also heard that people that run, their heart rate is lower.
Yeah. Yeah. You're used to having working your hard and just, I guess, the exertion of just running, and so you have a lower heart rate.
Okay. Yeah, because one time I went to the doctors and they were like, your heart rate is something. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel fine. Are you okay? Like, are you feeling? I'm like, no, I'm okay.
Yeah.
But then my husband's like, oh, she runs.
Leave her alone. She's okay.
She's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it helps. I mean, as like we've said earlier, if you're moving and doing it, you're doing it for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Just for you. I think it's also like you get used to that feeling of.
Yeah. And sometimes if I don't go run or don't going to the gym, or if something comes up, I'm like, man,
Yeah.
why?
Y luego no te sientes como cranky, como enojada o
No, because
como frustrada.
Well, it's part of lo de tu día, like I don't know how, like on the weekends that I mainly work out and do my me stuff, I want that time for me.
Yes.
Yeah, because kids and doing home stuff and all that stuff, it's just, that's me time, and that's the time I get to have me and talk to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Pero yo sí me pongo like, oh my gosh, I didn't do my workouts. And then I'm cranky or like,
Yeah. 'Cause
I'm just like,
no
I didn't.
tomas de estar haciendo tu ejercicio and you sweat and you feel good after. You have more energy. Whereas if you don't, you're like, oh, just sloppy all day, you know?
And I also like it when like my legs are sore. I like that feeling.
That
I
means
know
that
it
you
sounds
worked out.
crazy.
Yeah.
I know it sounds crazy because a lot of people are like, how are you going to like that feeling of being sore? But I like it.
It sucks, but
at
least you worked out.
Yeah, yo pienso que por eso me gusta, because I know that I worked out and like I like
Yeah.
that feeling of my legs
Yeah,
feeling
yeah.
sore or something.
Yeah. It's for you.
Yeah. So how has running impact your life?
I'd say running and working
Or
out.
working out, yeah.
Now that I feel better and I feel better about myself. I was in a spot that I don't want to be in again, and now that I've changed my eating habits, my sleeping habits are somewhat getting better. With a little one, you sometimes can't.
Yeah.
Sometimes they have good day sleepings and sometimes they don't. So, and I wake up pretty early for work too. But other than that, I try to, eat somewhat healthy and cut back on alcohol intake and just stay on water and, coffee and energy drinks. Yeah, we all have our vices, and that's one of mine is my caffeine intake. But we're not all perfect, I guess. And as long as you're changing for the good, I feel like it's okay. You're moving forward. You're not in that spot where I was, or, you've also changed too.
Yeah.
So you're not in that spot that you were
No.
a couple months ago or a year ago.
Because, there's pictures that I've seen.
Yeah, me too.
And I want to delete them so bad.
But at the end of the day, you will say, oh, I look so much better now than I did before. And it's always good to have that before and after picture,
I know, but I'm like, I know. Delete it. Pero también you don't want to delete the pictures because other family member is in there or something. I don't know, my kids. But I'm like, ay, no me gusta verme.
But that means you're growing. You're at a different place. And Sandy and I were talking about this the other day. I feel like we somewhat look younger, or look, we're fine like wine, or aging fine like wine, something like that. We look a little bit different than we did.
Yeah.
When we were
No, you
younger.
see, because like I've had people ask me like my age, and I say my age, and they're like, "No way, you're that old." Like,
O la
yes,
gente
I
que se quita
am.
los años. Like, I feel
Yeah.
like that. Come on, be proud of who you are. And if
Yeah.
you're 40, fine, say it. You know,
Who cares?
Who cares? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I mean, I feel like if you want, you know, the people that say, "Oh, se quitan,"
Años,
what is it,
or-
like años? But hey, I feel like you should be proud of who you are and how old you are and where you came from and what you're doing
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah. Like todo lo que has logrado también, like
Yeah.
everything you've accomplished.
And it's not like the people you went to school and the people you grew up with. Why are you taking your years away if
Yeah.
you went to school and you're probably the same age, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, no, but it does make you look different now. Like I feel like I do.
Yeah,
My
me
face-
too. Like when I work, I'm like, or if I work with
I
like
still
younger
have my
kids.
cachetes, but
Yeah. Yeah, like people, if I work with like younger kids, because sometimes they say things that I have no idea what they're talking about. And I'm like, what is that? Or you have to look up the slang terms that they use and
yeah.
all that stuff.
Another thing that I also, when I like, because I'm a different size jeans now.
Oh,
And when I look at the size I was, I'm like, there's no way. Like, how was I that size?
yeah.
Like, how did I let that happen? También.
We
You
were
know?
just talking about this. Like, I think I'm going to mention Sandy all
No.
throughout this.
We need to bring Sandy.
yeah.
Sandy, come on.
Yeah, Sandy. And we were just talking about that the other day that we worked together. And yeah, you know, why didn't anybody tell me?
Yeah.
But again, you know, I had just had he's about to be 3, but still.
Yeah.
Last year he was 2, and after my dad passed away, and I had just had my baby. My dad passed away, and it was just
Oh, too much.
yeah. And I feel like, man, nobody told me I looked like that, or why didn't somebody say, "Hey, get back in gear"?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it was like I said, at the breaking point in January when we started, we were like, "Oh, we have to do this. We have to do this." And yeah, we've changed completely in our faces and our shape. And most of all, it's up here.
Yes.
We
Cambias.
don't feel sad, or, I mean, sad is always going to be there, but
Yeah.
you don't feel as down.
Yeah. Because that helps you feel like
Yeah.
just working out or running helps you.
Yeah. And it also helps to have I know I have a couple coworkers that will text, "Hey, we're going to body pump today," or, "Hey, let's go work out." And that will keep your mind busy, and it's good for you.
Yeah.
No te invitan a tomar, but hey, we're going to go to the gym. Yeah.
That's good. That's so good. That's awesome.
Yeah. And if you surround yourself with good influences and good people, you'll be one of them.
Yeah. No, pero yo también, I feel like when I was in that moment or back then in that jean size, yo no sentía que me veía like yo no sentía que me veía tan mal. You know, I'm like, oh, eso está bien. Pero ya now, I'm like, ¿qué estaba pensando?
I know. Yeah. And you were in a different, what do you say it? In a different stage
Yeah.
than you are now. You got some clarity and you said, I got to change for me.
Yeah.
I'll have to show you my before and after pictures.
Yo no me he querido sacar before and after.
Oh,
Es algo que I messed up on, like, because I have before, like, cómo me veía, pero no saqué, like, during the process or, like, every month or every 2 months or every 3 months. I don't have any
I don't have that either, but I have
Okay.
one in January and I have one a couple months ago.
Oh, okay.
And I'm down, I'm 45 pounds down.
Oh, good. That is so good, and I am so glad that you have someone in your life. I know you mentioned Sandy a lot.
Yes.
We need to bring Sandy. I need a Sandy
Yes.
in my life.
Yes. I have a very small circle of friends.
Yeah.
I have a very small circle, and honestly, you really don't need a big. No. I have a small circle, and Sandy, and I can name you 5 people, and those are my closest friends. And yeah, Sandy, we have impacted, I feel like we have impacted each other's lives. And we started working together, and next thing you know, we text each other every single day, couple times a day, and how are you, or how'd you sleep, and doing this, I'm doing that, and let's go run, or hey, we're signing up for this race, or just things like that. And I feel like everybody should have a Sandy in their life.
Yes, I need one.
And a couple other of my friends, they're just, you just are, just forget about your life, your kids, your everything. You just have the moment of laughing. And even if it's the same thing that happened 5 years ago, you're still laughing about it, and you're still bringing it up, and just new energies, and just the same people over and over.
And like that support also, like the support, the cheering, like, hey, you can go 1 more mile.
Yeah.
Like, eso ya es mucho, like,
Yeah.
porque yo a veces, like, I tell him, I'm like, hey, let's go work out. No, I'm okay. I'm like, you're okay. No, we need to go work out.
Yeah. And you know what? As long as you're moving, who cares if you're just walking?
Yeah.
Like with my best friend Jessica, when she would come down here, and she doesn't live here in Lafayette, but when she would come down here, I would be walking with her, and that's totally fine. Walking, running, as long as you're moving your body, because at the end of the day, who knows if you'll be able to move in 40 years?
I know. Ya te va a doler todo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just exercising, I guess. Even if we don't fit the description of an athlete.
I know.
You know I'm still working. Yes. I have a couple friends from work. I can talk about her. She's just so toned, so defined. And so I'm like, man, you look great. And, hard work pays off. And
Yeah.
some people just have those genes and those genetics.
I know.
Yeah.
Pero sí, yo he mirado like videos or posts about a bigger girl, and she like lifting weights, and
Yeah.
and it's like it doesn't have to do with the way you look.
way you look.
It's the way you
way
stay
you feel.
consistent también at the gym. Like you gotta stay on it.
Yeah. And on the gym and what you eat too.
Yeah,
And
is
it's
true.
totally fine to have your crappy day, because
Yeah,
sometimes
like
you're like,
cheat
oh man,
day.
I don't feel like I want to cook today, or
Yeah.
whatever. But one thing is to let yourself go back to a certain spot, and you just got to keep moving forward.
Yeah. I saw a video one day of like somebody running and saying, "Oh, I run because I want to eat whatever I want."
Yeah, because when you run X amount of miles, you burn a lot of calories.
Yeah.
So you got to replenish those. And who cares? Get yourself a Diet Coke.
Yeah.
Get yourself a bag of chips if you want, but obviously do it in moderation.
Yeah.
But just I feel like having a healthy lifestyle and eating somewhat healthy, and
Yeah, it would
like
make
we
you
all gonna
feel
have
better.
those days. Yeah.
And then when you eat a burger, your tummy's not gonna want it. Your stomach's
you're
gonna
like,
be like, "Ay, no,
well,
me
I
hizo
just want
daño."
half of it. Yeah. Or I don't want to feel after. I want to feel like crap afterwards.
Yeah.
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 So it's just I feel like once you start realizing I don't want it, or I'll just have that. I'll have half of it, or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
You just changing your habits, and it just all goes in hand.
Yeah.
And it's always nice also, like I've said before, to have those friends to support you. And even if you have, if you go on a girls' night, I'm gonna go out with a couple friends in a couple weeks, and yeah, we're gonna eat good food and eat at night, which I normally
Yeah.
eat late. But yeah, you just go out and have a good time.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's
You'll
okay.
wake up tomorrow and
Yeah.
work it out.
Mm-hmm. Una margarita.
Yeah, those. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and what would be your next goal? Like, what do you say your next goal would be?
I'd say next year do a full marathon.
A full marathon.
Yeah, we've talked about it, and I feel like it's in the plans next year.
Okay.
Maybe another half before the full, but definitely next year.
Okay. And are you already looking into that, or
There's
do
a
they?
couple. Yeah,
Yeah.
they announce them, but there is a couple coming up, in one about, I think it's in April, and we have been talking about going to different places to do them, not just here in town.
Oh, okay. So you would go out.
Yeah, like Indy.
Okay.
Indy, and then we had a friend who did one. I think she said last year she went to Nashville, and it was a really fun experience for her. And she said it was a hard one because there was a lot of hills, and you know, at the Purdue one we just did, there was I wouldn't say a lot of hills, but there was just one big hill, and you know that can take you down.
Yeah.
But at the, what goes up has to come down.
Yeah.
And it went down, and it was fine.
Yeah.
Before you know it was over.
So when you sign up for a marathon, do they tell you like what's the route, or like is there going to be hills, or is there going to be just plain? Or
They give you
they do give you like a map?
little map.
Okay.
Obviously, I don't think on the map they'll tell you if there's a hill or
No
not.
te dice.
No, because whenever we did, we're like, oh yeah, let's go run at the Happy Hollow.
Okay.
Well, those hills, you have to have good endurance to do those hills, and
Yeah.
they were killing us. But I guess it's just that. I mean, if you want to go and check out the route before
You can.
before you run, you can. We didn't, but it was okay.
Okay.
Hmm. I feel like that once you're there and you know that you're going to be running for that long, I think it's all just a mindset.
Yeah, you gotta also set that mindset of
Yeah.
like you
Ya estoy
can
aquí, ya lo tengo que hacer.
and like you can also bump into hills or no hills, or
Yeah.
you gotta just like
Yeah, and
set that mindset.
yeah, and Laura, the one that she did the Nashville. She said it was pretty hard because of all the hills.
Oh wow.
So it's just they don't give you a map. They just you sign up, you pay, and now that you go pick up your shirt and your bib and whatever they give you, yeah, you
go.
go in the
You
morning.
run.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. So that's where you see yourself
Next year,
running
yeah,
and-
definitely. Keep running and keep on at it, and not just running, doing weights and building that muscle is
Yeah.
obviously always the goal, to lose
Yeah.
weight, but definitely next year it's in the books, it's in the plans to have
That's awesome.
to do probably another half and then a full.
That's awesome. That's so good.
Yes.
You
You can come with us.
I know. I don't know if I'll be ready for a full.
Or maybe not a full. If you can,
Yeah.
you can tag along and do the half.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I would like that. But
Yeah.
then I'm also like, am I ready? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you like that day that we said, if we can run 11 miles, which we did that Sunday, we definitely can run.
13. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's
I'm
just
I'm
that.
gonna work myself up there.
Yeah.
Because I
And-
think the most I've done is 3.
And that's how I was for a while. And next thing you know, I'm gonna do 4. Ya que 3, I think, is that I'd say you're comfortable with 3 miles. Yeah. No, add one more. And let's say in 2 weeks, oh, you know what? I'm gonna add one more.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, yeah, you go
Otra.
up yourself to 6. Mhm. I like to run alone, but then I don't. So
Yeah.
sometimes I'll ask either Diana or my Sandy, hey, should we go on a run? Or hey, let's go on a run. And, if we all have busy lives and sometimes we can't. I'll go by myself and I'll just push myself. And ya que estoy ahí, ya, I usually do if I'm by myself, like 4 to 6 around my neighborhood. And there's like 2 bridges and there's just a lot of place that
Places
you can
to go.
because it's down in the county and so it's quiet.
Yeah. Do you see, like, because me, when I'm out running or working out, I make a lot of faces.
I guess I haven't paid attention.
Do you? I do.
Yeah.
I've noticed, like, I'm running and I'm like, oh, I just make faces. Like, I know me and I'm like making faces.
Yeah.
Do you know?
I guess I haven't noticed.
That's why
I know
sometimes.
if I put my glasses on, no me importa nada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo sí me he notado. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm making faces.
No, I guess I haven't. I haven't noticed.
No?
No. I know I notice myself singing all the time, but in the summer when it was nice and we would wake up pretty early in the morning and we would run, I would always get like messages. Hey, good job. I saw you running. Hey, I saw you and your friend running and good job. And just, was that you running today?
Oh, that's
yes.
nice.
I know. I've had a couple of those.
Oh, that's so cool.
We've had a couple que nos pitan or the day. Yeah, it was the day that we did the 11-mile run, just our practice training run before the big one. It was like a bus driver. He lowered down his window. We were at a stop to cross. He let us cross. He's like, good job, girls. Keep it up. Keep going. Because it was 3 of us. And it's so nice that people.
Yeah, it is nice. Because those are the people that notice and that know that it's not easy.
Yeah.
Yo, a mí nada más una vez, some person, I was a girl. She was like, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's nice, it's nice to feel that cheer, that,
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
I feel like if I don't either work out in the morning or if I don't get in my workout in the morning or whatever I have to do, I don't like to work out in the afternoon. One, I like the morning gym routine. I just don't like in the afternoon. I'm mucha gente at the gym and
yeah,
I don't like to run into people.
No, and that's another thing because like sometimes you're like embarrassed, or I am.
Yeah.
I'm like embarrassed if I do it wrong or si no aguanto mucho or.
Well, I usually do the classes and it's usually a group of friends or sometimes me toca ir sola, but I'm there and everybody's in their own zone. I feel like you shouldn't feel
that way.
No, because I feel like nobody's judging you. You're just seeing if you're doing it right and paying attention.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I say I'm going to work out at home, I usually don't because Mom, I need this. Mom, I need to do that. Yeah. It's just a constant. If I'm at the gym, it's right there by myself.
There. Yeah. No, you'll see. I tell my kids, I'm like, I'm gonna be in the garage.
Don't bug me.
Yeah, because like sometimes they do come and they're like, Mom, can you help me with this? And I'm like, I can't even breathe right now. Go back inside.
And then you're not concentrated anymore and might as well start cleaning or might as well. Yeah. So I feel like it's just, I like to go in the mornings and get it done.
Get it over with.
And at home, I know I have my weights and little kettlebells and whatever, but I won't do it. No. Yeah. It's not the same as going there and getting it done. And I love after a workout going into the sauna and sweating.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's...
¿Eso también te ayuda? Does that help?
I feel like it does. I feel you sweat a lot and after you just feel like just refreshed and they say it's like it detoxes your body or I don't know what it is, but afterwards I feel nice and relaxed.
Te sientes bien.
Yeah. Do you like going in the sauna? Or?
I've never tried it, honestly.
Well, maybe one day we can go to the gym.
Yeah.
And I'll take you as a guest. And so it's usually I'll work out in the mornings on Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, I see.
And then Thursday I'll do a little whatever.
Okay.
But But yeah, usually those are the days that I focus on. Because during the week, it's school and practices and this and that. And
the kids.
yeah. But if you can fit in a workout, great, good.
Yeah.
But yeah, the classes, it just depends on what you want to do. Sometimes they have some at 5 or 5:30. But the ones I do, I think they're around 8:30.
Okay.
So yeah, más tardecito. So it's not that bad. Or sometimes if I wake up early, I'll just go to the morning class and I'll be done even sooner.
Yeah. Okay. No, yo ya me hice mi routine aquí también. Like, I get home, from work, I get, dinner ready, lunch is ready, everything ready, and then I go to my garage.
Yeah. Well, hey, if that works for you, good.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Pero I feel like I need to change things.
Your little routine if you're at a plateau.
Yes.
Yeah. And maybe, because I know with me, I have such a bad sweet tooth. Like not that I like candy or whatever, like give me a cookie or something,
Or like a brownie.
A brownie.
Yeah.
But if you don't have them at your house, where are you going to get them?
Yeah, no. Yo ya no compro.
Yeah, no. And sorry, kids.
I know. No brownies here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard. And some people don't get it or, but at the end of the day, I feel that if you have a good relationship with what you eat and how you work out, it's what you look like. It's how you feel. And if you feel good in what you're wearing or how you look,
then
que te valga lo que piensen los demás.
Yeah, con que tú. And I think it's hard to get there. It's hard. Like, it was hard for me to get there. Like, I think I'm finally now getting there to, oh, it's okay. Te ves bien. Oh, it's okay. Ya no bajaste. Está bien. Like, I think I finally put that in my mind now. Like, ya estoy como, it's okay if I haven't lost weight. It's okay if I'm still working out and I'm not losing weight. It's okay. Like, I'm still doing it for me, for my health, for how I feel.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm just now there, like, to where if I eat a pizza, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I was really hard.
And you weren't the same the same weight. You were, heavier versus now you're like, okay.
It's fine.
Yeah. And it's that relationship with the food and all that.
But then I'm also scared because I don't want to go back to there. I
feel that if you, obviously you're going to catch yourself, you're going to say, no, I can't. Because once that zipper doesn't zip, you're like, okay, I have to change.
Yeah.
I don't want to go back there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel that, you'll know if you're slipping.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'm also like, sí, estoy poquito, like, it's okay. Like,
it's okay if we've had kids.
Okay.
And
I know.
As long as we get surgery, that'd be another thing.
I know. I saw this post that said, quiero ya mi cirugía para decir que fue puro gym.
I know.
And I'm like, no. That's not
They're gonna know.
They're gonna know.
They're gonna know. And hey, you bought it.
Yeah.
You bought it. If you want it, go for it. Because I'm all for that.
Yeah.
If you want to have your BBL or mommy makeover, good. Do it for you and how you feel and how you look.
Yeah.
But just don't say you did it at the gym.
I know that's not. No. Yeah, no.
Yeah. Because
there's no way.
There's no way.
There's no way.
So be open about it.
Yeah.
Heck, when's my surgery coming up?
Yeah.
But, it's just good. Good for you if you want to feel and look better. And if surgery is going to do it, heck yeah, do it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's expensive, and you have to go to, I guess, a good doctor.
A good one, yeah.
And, also, like, I feel like if people were more open to say, oh, yeah, I went to this doctor, and, oh, yeah, because I love your results. Or,
yeah, como para you be sure about it, like, not just go anywhere.
Yeah, because there's been a lot
That is true.
If you go outside, like, to different countries and...
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. People have died.
Yeah, they've died, and that's one probably because they were, cheap, or they didn't do their research or whatnot.
Yeah, I've also, like, como when they stick all their...
Oh, like the liposuction?
Yeah, that's dangerous.
Yeah, that's why you always have to get a good surgeon and do your research about what other people they've done, and
Yeah.
word of mouth also, I feel like. And looking it up before you go to some Joe Schmo down in a third country, you know?
I've heard que ahí en Tlaltenango, there was the doctor doing all that.
Oh.
And it was like nobody knew about it. And it was like in una casa, somebody's house. And then someone like caught them or something. And then, they had to run away from...
Can you believe, why would somebody risk their life? Porque sale barato.
But a lot of girls did. A lot of girls did.
No.
I know, pero it happens.
Lo bueno cuesta, and you have to spend the money. If you want a good job, I feel like you have to spend the money to get the results you want, if that's the route you want to go. And we're saying that if, you
want to do it.
If you want to go, don't say that you went to the gym. Well, if you have this whole big surgery,
nice body,
just say you bought it. You bought your body.
Es que sí, I've heard a lot of, even like famous people say, from the gym, you're not going to get the body that you really want. Or the girls that really want that body are not going to get it from just the gym.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's also, those bodybuilders that have beautiful bodies, and it's all muscle and it's all where they want to be, but that's all they've done all their life,
Yeah.
And I feel that if, you're at a place where you worked out and you're at a good place that you want to get surgery, do it. Do it for you, and don't say you went to the gym.
I know.
But
pero también that's where you got to start though, no? Like you got to start taking care of yourself, because after you get that surgery,
you have to keep it.
If not, then you
keep going back.
Yeah, you cannot be doing that. So you got to start somewhere. You got to start by eating healthier, working out, and then staying consistent with that. And then get your surgery so that you are still...
So it's a habit.
Yeah.
It's a habit.
That's how I see it.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. Because a lot of girls don't want to go to the gym. They just want to go get their surgery. But then it doesn't work out because they're not on that mentality of like, oh, I got to eat healthy. I got to work out.
That regimen, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This one girl that we follow, she's a runner, and she just did the New York Marathon. And I follow her on Instagram, and she is a beautiful girl, and she's really open about, because she's had surgery before, and she had said, I've had like 2 rounds of BBL, which is the butt.
Yeah.
And I mean, she looks great, but she runs and eats well and does it, and she says, yes, my body is built and my butt is bought, or something like that. Like she's like really open and not shy about it, and I love that about her.
Yeah, because it is true. A veces, like, even though you do all these squats, you're not going to get that perfect.
You're not going to get the one you want.
No. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, I know.
It's a struggle either way. And if you want a good butt, there you go. You got to
not only
down
squats.
The money.
I know. Con puros squats no se va a poder. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure that you will get to that goal and reach your goal on that marathon.
We will.
Yeah, you will. I know you will.
And maybe one of them, you'll come with us.
I hope. I need to work myself up there, though.
You got to go past those 3 miles.
Yeah, I do.
And, like, there's no excuses.
No excuses. Mm-hmm. Even though it's cold.
So maybe Saturday or Sunday.
Yes.
Wake up in the morning.
Let's go run. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure you will reach that goal. And I know you will maybe hasta más lejos.
Keep going, viejita,
farther.
Corriendo.
No, you're going to do mucho más. I'm pretty sure.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. And thank you so much for coming and talking about, your experience or how you started running. And
well, thank you for having me here, because I've never done anything like this or have, made an impact in somebody or inspired, I would say.
Well, you inspired me.
Thank you.
so much. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. And
There's a couple.
That is
Yes.
so good. Like, that's a good feeling.
It is. And then it's for the good, you know?
Yeah.
Surround yourself with good people.
Yeah, qué bueno. I'm so glad. Thank you so much,
Thank
Carina.
you.
Thank you, everyone. And this was another episode of Why Not Podcast. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.